Oh, you thought so? Marvel Kid is already here. Hello.
What's up, Marvel Kid?
Hi.
Alrighty. You want to start us off, Chris, or shall I?
Welcome to Atlanta Brick Co.
Yes, the Morning Brick. Here with our favorites, Angie, Chris, and Mark.
Yes.
I'm my favorite, so that
You are. You're my favorite.
Yes, we're all our favorites.
Yes.
And we're here to discuss Lego news, rumors, new set release, all sorts of amazing things that are coming out.
Rumors, tales, lies, and exaggerations.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
What? That's an album.
Yeah.
Can anybody? This is a trivia question. Can anybody name that album?
I cannot. Also,
We'll see if somebody.
also
gets it.
as Justin would say, it's family friendly.
Yes.
Yeah.
So anyone in your family can watch it, even the dog.
We're really just reminding ourselves of that because, comments will be filtered. But
I think we are. We're a family-friendly store.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
No cussing. We don't talk politics. We try not to.
Yeah.
Not in public.
Yeah.
Nothing but Lego.
Yeah.
I mean, this is we just have fun here. So.
We want this to be a positive experience for everyone partaking of it.
Absolutely.
So.
Good morning, Scott, BJ, Ray. All right, Brick Virus. Hello
we go.
there. Hello from Amarillo, Texas. How cold is it there, Ray?
It was, I don't know, is it cold?
It
It
was
has
cool
been.
outside.
It's been pretty chilly out. Now
It's
it's
getting up
been
to the-
beautiful here.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
In
been
the mornings
gorgeous.
it's cold, but it gets
Yeah.
up to almost 70.
Yeah.
But tomorrow it's supposed to rain.
Clear and sunny. Yeah, it's going to be rainy soon. But anyway, to Lego news.
We
What-
digress.
Good
What are
morning,
some of the-
Chris.
What are some of the things you guys have seen? I know there was some stuff released yesterday.
That's it for the weather here at
Yep.
Atlanta Brickco News. That's an awesome T-shirt, by the
Oh
way.
yes, I had to wear it. I don't know if it's listed on our website yet, but we have the design ready.
Mhm.
So if you want this T-shirt, give us a call. It should be $20 for the size.
Mark and I were outlining what we're going to talk about for Between the Studs episodes coming up, and Rock Raiders is definitely up there on the list.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be our first non-Star Wars theme that we talk about.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great. Wait, is
So-
that the same thing that's back in the back that you're trying to do
Yeah.
negotiations with Chris on?
Yeah, there's a couple of Rock Raider sets in the back right now, and I'm asking Chris, what kind of deal can you make if I buy all of them? So,
Is your mock a secret that you're making?
not really. I'm
Okay.
hoping to build a Rock Raiders creation for Brick World or for conventions next year. So
Okay.
It
if
would
I have
be
time.
awesome.
It sounds like it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, lighting and energy crystals and caves. It's all really
That's
cool
why
stuff.
all of the crystals keep disappearing.
Yeah, I keep buying them all.
Mark's been teasing them on his Instagram account.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep, I was posting pictures of energy crystals. Anyway,
Yes. We don't
Um,
digress. That's still Lego
we're talking about all sorts of things today. Not so much
that's
Lego
Lego
news.
news.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
it is. If
That's
you think about
huge
it.
Lego news.
Yeah.
What's Mark going to bring to Brick World Chicago?
Yes.
That's awesome.
Okay, I have a question. My first one out of the gate. I heard a cheat leak or whatever you want to call it, and it's called the goat boat. What
The goat boat.
What is the goat boat?
I have no idea.
Have y'all
I
heard
heard
it?
something about
It's
that
set
too. What was that?
76208, the goat boat.
Wow. Is there any pictures or just discussion?
No, just the set number
Hmm.
and the name of it. So what do you think it's going to be?
I-
Is it going to be a boat full of goats and then our goats are going to go down in price?
It sounds like that could be a Minecraft set.
You
And
think?
I don't know if that set number is congruent with Minecraft set numbers,
I
but
don't know. I can look that up to see.
because I know that there are goats in there are mountain goats in Minecraft, and they were actually Lego was making Lego Minecraft mountain goats, and that
Really?
was fooling a lot of people because people want to see the Lego style animal
right,
goat,
right.
and they don't expect to see the Minecraft style animal goat, which is very blocky. It's not the same,
Correct. Correct.
and so I'm
Marvel
wondering.
Kid said it's for Marvel.
It's for Marvel.
The goat boat?
The
boat.
goat
I
boat.
saw something about a goat boat. Can anybody explain
Well,
that?
I know that Thor had goats pull his chariot, so that might be
It
something.
says April 2022, the goat boat. And it does show it is to do with Thor, Love, and Thunder.
There we go.
Now, is this the same guy that you
No.
got the Knights of Valor from?
No, it is not.
Okay.
Actually, no, yes, it is. Yes, it is.
I thought
Wait,
it was. I
no,
thought
no,
I
no,
heard
no,
his
no.
voice.
Yes, no, it was him, but he already posted a thing apologizing for that. And
Oh, so it's all better now.
yes, it is all better
Okay.
now. But he's never steered me wrong. That's why I was shocked when it wasn't right.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
he felt really
if
bad
he
about
finds
it.
a news source, he's going to report it, and if that
And
turns
he
out
thought it was
untrue,
a
then it's not
legitimate
his
site
fault.
that he got it off.
It's not his fault that it's
Right. There was also a leaked picture from that, I guess, Thor: Love and Thunder that shows a female. Is her name female Thor, or what's her name?
Well, it's Thor, but it's actually what's her name? Natalie Portman's character from the Thor movies.
Oh, I didn't know
So
that.
she ends up taking over the Thor role, and
I
Thor
didn't
is
know
just this
that.
happy dude adventuring the galaxy with the Guardians of the
Actually,
Galaxy.
in the comic books, they came out maybe 4 years ago. It was Thor became a female,
Mm-hmm.
but it wasn't just any female. It was really a sad story. I was getting this for my daughter, who was like 10 years old at the time,
Mhm.
because she loves Thor, right?
Mhm.
And that was the only Thor book that was coming out. And of course, we want to jump right in when it's the first episode.
Mhm.
And she actually has cancer, and and it's like a really bad cancer.
Mm-hmm.
But every time she becomes Thor, she's perfectly fine.
Mm.
Really?
So
he sacrifices and it's not Thor anymore, so she can live, kind of.
no, she's actually Thor. There's no male Thor on the scene. She gets the hammer, and
Well,
There can only be
there's
one
multiverse stuff too, so it could be a
Oh.
Thor from a different universe.
Well, this is the picture that I saw.
Mhm.
I don't know if anybody.
There's
can see
what looks very much like a female Thor with a very cool helmet and the
that. Yeah,
hammer.
it looks like it's more iridescent.
Yeah, shiny looking
Correct.
with dark brown and armor. So
Yeah.
very
Okay.
cool. Yeah, so that's probably associated with the goat boat then.
So he had a chariot pulled by goats.
Yes, in Norse mythology, yes.
Jane Foster, per Marvel Kid. It's good to have an expert at Marvel,
At Marvel,
Yes.
on here.
We've got the Marvel Kid helping us out on this
Yes,
stuff. It's
right.
great. So.
And we got some shout outs from Mint Bricks on from San Diego, and I'm sure it's sunny and beautiful
Oh,
there.
it's
What's the,
really
sunny.
what's
Yeah.
the temperature in San Diego?
Dude,
Ray
he's
said it
so
was
worried about
39
weather.
in Amarillo.
Oh,
I mean,
geez.
That's cool.
And then Shane Hart's on. Hey, Shane.
So everyone.
So the goat boat, man, that is.
That's exciting, especially if they had actual
Special.
Lego-looking goats.
Uh-huh.
Because if it's a goat boat, they could be brick built or something. But
Yeah.
I have hope that they would actually be real animal.
Or maybe
goats.
they're goats with horns like Thor.
Yeah, they could be a little bit more wild-looking
Viking-
goats.
Viking
yeah,
type.
yeah.
The other thing that goes along with that is it Valkyrie?
Valkyrie.
Valkyrie.
Yeah.
I have a picture of her too.
Oh, so she's
She's
in
in
the
it.
series too?
Uh-huh.
Nice. Or in the set, possibly.
Yes.
Yep, that's her. She looks a little different than her previous versions. Different hair, maybe.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought so too.
That's something to look forward to. And I'm looking forward to the movie too. I've
Oh, I know.
heard a little bit of like, oh no, it's not going to be good. But I mean, I like the director. I like all the people involved. So I
Yes.
think it's going to be good. But we'll see.
It's Marvel. It's
I know, yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Um,
Awesome. Yay.
Mhm.
That's my first leak.
First leak. Well, I didn't even know about that at all. So I'm happy to learn about that.
to teach
so.
you.
Yeah.
Even though I didn't know what the goat boat was.
Mhm. Well, now we have some theories at least. So.
Yes.
here's Mark's. Mark's really excited about the.
Yes. Now, I think there were rumors about this set, and I've seen so many people building it for their own in like mock form.
Mhm.
And to see there's the figures. To see now official images come out for this set
Yes.
is really great. It shows that Lego is much more aware of the fact that people love The Mandalorian and Boba Fett and these shows, and they want to buy a set right away, not
Yes.
a year and a half later.
Right.
So
Well, let me ask you this. So, how long do you think it takes Lego powers that be who
Mhm.
decide to begin with a concept and create it to the end where it comes out for sale? So, do you think that this has been in the works for quite a while, so then they knew what was going on at Disney to be able to plan this? Do you think, or do they just like?
They actually, I know for a fact that Lego knows what's going on to a certain extent. They are sent images,
Okay.
concept arts, other things to design stuff like Star Wars and Marvel that's not released yet.
Mhm.
And so they must have seen images of the N1 Starfighter, the
So
modified one.
how long do you think it takes though? Like a whole year
Probably-
to get it from the beginnings to the end where it's set out?
Probably anywhere from a year, 8 months, 6 months.
Okay.
It's a long process
Okay,
to get
so
it
it's not
designed,
just-
approved.
It's not that,
built.
that they saw the Mandalorian and they're like, oh, let's do that.
Yeah, they have to get all the pieces and molds lined up, and all the
Build.
system of where they store their pieces has to be sorted and bagged and
I
boxed.
got you.
We
Okay.
There's a lot of stuff.
we signed an NDA for a big movie that came out this year,
Mhm.
and it was definitely a spoiler build that we built for that movie.
I remember that.
And it was over a year
You're right.
from the time we built it to the time it was supposed to be in the movie, but it never appeared in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Our build didn't, but what it was based on did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was really important. So I would imagine Legos
Yeah.
got to be
a long
about the
time
same
ahead.
time.
Okay.
Yeah,
I just wondered how they always time it. Just
Yeah,
right.
and they're not given the full picture. They're probably sent an image, maybe a few video clips to work from. So.
Ray wanted to know, do we still have the goats? We do have goats
Yeah.
We
for
have
sale.
two.
He
They're
asked,
online.
do we
You
have the
can buy 'em.
$100 goats? No, we don't have the $100 goats. They're how much?
$150
$150.
goats.
And
There's
Marvel
2, and they're both online.
Marvel Kid was like, hey, I hope they go down in price. And I'm right there with you.
Oh yeah.
I hate to have a little goat out for sale in our storefront for $150, even $50, because
That's too much money.
It's
Yeah.
a lot of
parents see it, and most people that do come in don't understand. They're just retail shopping,
Right.
so they don't understand how a goat could be worth $150.
Well, that's why I put a plastic case over him to
Oh.
single him out and keep him special, so that they realize, okay, he's just not an, he's a
Mhm.
he's a deal. He's
Yeah,
a big
there's a
deal.
lot of Lego
like
animals
the,
to
like the
collect.
minifigures that are like $500. You put a little glass case over.
Mhm.
That's what I did with the goat.
Speaking of
That helps.
collectible Lego animals, Angie has a cow
Yes.
autographed by
The creator of Friends.
the creator of Friends, and Mark has a. Don't you have a cow?
I have
too?
a cow autographed by Jamie.
Jamie Berard.
Yeah.
That's right.
Ah,
He doesn't know that, but
he doesn't know
so-
it. He may now.
We picked those up at a convention that we were at.
No,
I think somebody traded him to us.
Chris picked them up and he gifted them to his favorite people.
Yeah.
Because we don't want to sell a cow with a signature on it. People don't understand. So you know,
Actually,
like,
we
It meant a
we just
lot.
found a cow recently from that same
Yes,
convention,
it was
and it's got an autograph on it, and I don't know whose it is.
Yeah, I can't read it. Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Could be pretty good.
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, so on the N1 Starfighter, it has the little character, the lady with the hair who was helping him fix the ship, and
Yes.
she dated a Jawa. And
Yes.
I know, Chris, that's not one of your favorite characters from
She is a
the
bit
series.
annoying, I'm sorry.
Oh, she can be a little
she's so funny.
Oh, you like her?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah,
She
I
annoys
like
the
her a
snot
lot.
out of me,
Okay.
so it
Oh,
might be me
she's-
you're thinking of. I don't
It
You
know.
might
know,
be, yeah.
It's kind of like Jar Jar.
Yeah.
It's comedic relief as
Yeah.
long as she's not in it too much, because we're not watching a comedy show.
Yeah.
Correct.
You know, so with Jar Jar, I think where they went wrong. I like Jar Jar, but I
Little
think
too much.
where they went wrong with Star Wars is he was in it too much.
Mhm.
You know.
Yeah. No, I like her character a lot. I thought had a big smile every time she was on screen, and I'm really glad to see her because now you can make that whole scene.
When she and the Mandalorian were talking about the parts on the Starfighter,
Mm-hmm.
it was just such a casual conversation.
Mhm.
That was gold.
Yeah.
I mean, that was really, really funny.
She is a good actress. I just don't care.
Did
for
you
her.
guys notice that the one piece that they put in the back of the Starfighter, this long tube, was the same piece that Han Solo used to try and brace up against the trash compactor in the Death Star?
Really?
Really?
Yes, very intentionally put in there. As
Oh wow!
That's
I
what
did
that
not-
piece actually does in a ship.
I didn't know
It's
that.
like, why would you have a big pole? Well, it's like this cooling thing.
Oh wow!
So,
Mark, you're brilliant.
well, I saw that on YouTube. No credit on me spotting that. Somebody pointed it out to me.
Okay.
But yeah. But so there's lots of cool little Easter
And
eggs.
one
in that
thing
ship.
I don't think we showed a picture of is that droid that
Yes.
I can show
little
it
pit droid. I
if
think
you want.
it is
BD1.
BD1.
Yeah.
That is really cool.
He is
And
cool.
he
Wait,
is
is he
from.
a figure?
Yes, it's a little one-piece figure,
Okay.
like the Dio figure.
Yeah.
And he is from the Star Wars game. It's not the. Anyway, it's a Jedi Star Wars game, recently released, and I forget the name of it now. What is it called? Fallen Order. Jedi Fallen Order.
Cal Kestis.
Yes, Cal Kestis. And that is his sidekick.
Oh, cool.
So I don't know how
Ooh.
BD1 ends up on Tatooine when he was working with Cal Kestis. That means Cal Kestis is probably dead or separated. So it's like there's a story there. And it's like, wow. So a character from a video game makes it into a canon TV show. That's pretty cool.
Yes. I don't care a thing about Star Wars. So.
Well, I find it amusing. I've played that game. It's an amazing game. And so it's very cool to see the little figure.
Yeah.
And you learned all
I
this
kinda-
on YouTube.
Well, I played the
Kind of
game,
trivia.
and so seeing him in this
Wow.
show, it's like, that's the droid. There's no other droid like him.
I've got to watch more YouTube, and I've got to play more video games.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. So you said last week that there was a special word they use when describing something coming out. Like what was it? Like not a
Code
safe-
words,
Code word or something. And last
mhm.
week you said there was one for coconut.
Coconut, yeah.
Yeah.
It is the Indiana Jones It is going to be Indiana Jones.
Wow.
I tried to say that it could be.
Correct.
Mhm.
It is going to be.
And,
Predictions.
and
Yes.
I mean, I didn't know. It just could be anything, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, it came
makes
out this week
sense.
that Coconut does stand for Indiana Jones. There's set numbers and prices now out with the sets.
Mm.
So the original rumor was there's going to be six Indiana Jones sets, and we're like, no, that was debunked on this other thing. Well, now it looks like there are going to actually be 6 or more sets for Indiana Jones.
So the fake news
was not
predicted the real news actually happening.
Yes, he
so that's
made it
really
up,
funny.
and then he was right.
I know our friend Jonathan over at Super Minifigs
He'll be
today
so
is
happy.
excited about that.
Yes.
Absolutely. Because
Awesome.
last week I was sad for him because he said the only thing he believed in was that one, and that one was debunked. Well, now it's not. It's true.
Well, it makes total sense. Those
does.
sets are so expensive. Lego knows that if they release anything Indiana Jones, it'll sell out. So
Right.
it's like, why not? You know?
So then the question, as we've discussed before, remains: is it going to be sets we've already seen, or is it going to be brand new stuff? And then it's supposed to be released this year. So does that mean it's going to coincide with the new Indiana Jones movie, which we still don't know when it's coming out, or is it going to
Yeah.
be old stuff? So
Well, based
To
on
be decided.
Eternals, the sets could come out first. Because those sets came out way before that
True.
movie was postponed back. So.
sadly, that movie.
Yeah, well, yeah. We won't talk about that. Anyway, so,
I liked it. I thought it was.
I like the sets.
Although I didn't see it in theaters, I saw it at home.
I saw it in theaters. It was not as bad as I thought it would be because everybody told me it was bad, so I went and saw it anyway. But it could have been better.
I have not seen it yet, so I'll have to watch it at some point and make a judgment on that. But anyway, that's not what we're here to do today. We're here to talk about leaks. So.
Yeah, or news.
Or news.
Or
so,
news.
yeah.
Speaking of leaks, you had a leak at your house today.
Oh yeah, literally a pipe burst right above the hot water heater. Is spraying water and bouncing off the ceiling and into our
Yeah.
garage. So
Oh no.
I had to fill up a few jugs of water so that my family would have something to drink, and then turn off the water.
Oh no.
And then my
Was
mom
that
called
kind
the
of-
plumber, and he's gonna come sometime today
Boy,
to fix
that's
it.
rough.
I know it's annoying.
Ugh.
It's annoying for them. I'm at work all day, so
Right, you
I don't
got
have to deal with it. Yeah.
Mark's gonna work late.
Yeah, I'm gonna work till 8 today just because
The Spice Girls sets.
Oh my gosh. The
They're
Brickheadz.
Why did they have to do that?
I don't know.
we want the minifigures, right? You know.
Yeah, I mean, I actually minifigures would be cool.
Yeah.
But I'm
It's the
just not a
first
fan of
5-pack.
Brickheadz.
It's gonna be $50.
You're a Brickheadz collector.
I am, so I will be getting it for that reason.
Mm.
I don't.
Are you excited about it?
I am hopeful for what could be coming. As when they do this, does that mean they're going to do other groups? I don't
Yes.
know. I mean, they're iconic 5.
Mhm.
I'm trying to think who the other iconic 5 type bands would be that it would mean anything to anyone.
Mhm.
The
I don't know. It could be a
Beatles,
one-off. I don't know.
I mean, there's lots of bands.
There's a number of
Yeah.
bands. Yeah.
I mean, I'll be buying it, but as a Brickhead fan, I like when they keep it to 1, 2, or 3 in a pack. 5 is a little much for me, but obviously there's 5 in the movie.
That's a very group-centered
Yes.
theme. Like you can separate Pirates of the Caribbean or Marvel or other ones
Right,
into
they all
one
come
character.
together, and it is interesting. And I think seeing the pictures has been pretty cool to see how they did all their hair, which we've talked about before. Jess and I did a whole thing on Brickheadz, and we were talking about how the details in the hair are so unique. And again, they did not fail in that. This is pretty big.
So BJ mentioned that he thinks they did the Spice Girls because they're unique looking.
They are.
All of them are unique looking,
Mhm.
and Scary Spice and
Mhm.
Yeah.
Sweet Spice, whatever,
Sweet
and
spice.
Dune Spice. The
Oh
Spice
yeah,
is
the
alive.
spice.
Yeah. So
Oregano.
whereas if you had the Beatles, they would all look the same.
They
And
would.
I said that about the mosaics. The mosaics
they all
just
do
look
kinda
like a
look
bunch of white guys
Yeah.
on
One
a
has
wall.
glasses, yeah.
And a lot of people actually asked us when we had the mosaics hanging up in the store.
Who was who?
They were like, "Who are those people?
Yeah.
You know, there's a-
Yeah.
why would you do that?"
Yeah.
I think Elvis is a little more recognizable, but
Yeah.
he's a little more distinct. I don't know, but yeah. That's interesting though. With the now going into musicians
Right.
and real people,
What is that going to spring?
you could
into?
have like first of all, the Beatles and Elvis have been done Lego before, so that would be easy for copyright reasons. But then there's other musicians they could reach out to and do stuff with. So there's a lot
Yeah.
more
Where
Brickheadz
was
on the way.
Elvis done in Lego?
The mosaic.
mosaic.
No, we talked about it.
Oh,
And there's
yeah,
pictures of it.
yeah, okay.
And you
gotcha,
buy 3
gotcha.
and you can create the long
Mhm.
mosaic of him.
Yep.
Yeah, now I'm excited about the Brickhead just because it's Brickheadz. I just, like I said, I just thought,
And you're not like the biggest Spice Girls fan. You like them,
No,
but
I
you're not like
the-
a diehard.
I like
fan.
the one song.
Mhm. The
Tell
one
you what I want, what I really,
Good
really
morning,
want.
Jeff. You know, and the Spice Girls might be more popular over in England or in other countries or worldwide, and we just don't realize it here in America.
Yeah.
My daughter's 14 years old, and she and her friends were going to go as the Spice Girls for Halloween or something.
Yeah.
So they must be making some type of comeback.
I thought they were having a reunion at some point.
Yeah.
I think they're talking about it. The only one they were waiting to get was David Beckham's wife, whatever her name is, but she finally signed on, and now they are going to have a comeback tour.
Nice.
So maybe that's what that is for. You're right. Forgot about that.
Cool.
Also, there's we talked about this briefly, but Lego City is coming out in June with 3 separate train-related sets.
Wow.
The first one is the train station,
Nice.
because we've never had one except with this Christmas stuff. So I'm curious, because that train station with the Christmas sets was a little bit of a disappointment.
Yeah, small.
It was small and it just looked weird, but it attached to the other set, so that was cool in itself. So I'm curious to see what they'll do with that. And then also there's going to be a freight train, I believe, and what was the other one? Oh, an express train, like a bullet train.
Yeah.
Which have we had that before?
We've seen some, but they were done like in 2000.
Early.
5. You know, so it's like it's been a long time since.
So then I wonder how are they gonna be power ups?
I'm guessing they are. I think they would be, if they're making trains and they're making a couple trains, I think that they're going to be powered up. But at the same time, if they were to do a new system like 9-volt, I think there's just too many safety concerns.
That's what I was wondering, if they would change it, because power up loses power so fast.
No, I think they don't care about that.
They don't care.
We've had problems with the powered up bricks
Yeah.
where people have brought them in and they're not making the Wi-Fi connection anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
And people love power
They
functions.
really, really do.
And 9-volt.
I really wish they would bring back a more simple thing other than powered up is a little too high tech.
Yeah.
I wish
For
they could
trains.
just scale it back a little bit. Add a non-Wi-Fi option like the power.
Right. That's
power
why I
functions.
feel like the Wi-Fi weakens it or something.
Yeah, if you just pressed a button and
It could
had it go,
Right.
that's all you need.
Well, I go back to the simplicity, honestly, of the Duplo sets. I know it's for toddlers, but they literally just push a button and it goes. And I wish that it could just be that simple with an adult train, just push a button.
Or
and
turn a dial and it goes.
And you don't have to open things up. You just push something and it does it.
So sorry to backtrack a little bit, but a lot of our, we're there. I think there's a delay with the live video, but Jeff had a great point.
About-
Really, really good point. They really should have brought in the Spice Girls into the video line and made minifigures of them, and that would have totally saved video.
Yeah, exactly.
And start bringing other musicians
Into
in
video.
and throw them in there.
Supposedly it's not gone. They're just looking at revamping it. Maybe they could do that. I don't know. Just a thought.
I liked all the
Wouldn't it
figures,
be
but I never
neat?
bought any of them.
Wouldn't it be neat if you could get minifigures that were all different musicians? Like Kiss figures would be crazy. There's just all
the
kinds
rappers
of
from
them.
the Super Bowl, anybody, so you can.
Yeah, it would be great.
That'd be, that video would be awesome if it was just all real artists and fantasy Lego figures too. But
Yes, absolutely.
Interesting.
All right, what else do you know?
I know that on the video game front, we were kind of briefly touching on that earlier, but they recently Lego released pictures of the Horizon Forbidden West tall neck.
Yes.
And you guys don't really know what that is.
No. Okay. Here's what my question was to Mark yesterday when he came in the door all tall. Made me think of it. I'm like, what is this thing I keep seeing? It looks like a giraffe with a big dish on his head.
Yes.
And then he said,
it's from a video game called Horizon Zero Dawn. That's the one that came out in 2017, I believe. And it was the first game released for the PlayStation 4, and it really made a lot of it made a big splash. It was an awesome game, a lot of fun. I recently played it probably less than a year ago because it released on PC later.
Okay.
So that's where I play video games, and so it is awesome. It's a lot of fun. It's like post-apocalyptic. Humans are fighting these giant robots that rule the planet. So it's really cool. And this tall neck is not a aggressive creature like some other ones in the world, but you can hop on top of it and then access its radar dish on the top, and it unlocks a huge area of map in the game. So when you see one of those, it's really cool, and you have to very dangerously climb up the creature while it's walking around.
It's like a dinosaur.
So yeah, it's like a dinosaur. It's like a huge brachiosaurus.
Kind of looks like a giraffe.
Gel wrap.
Oh, yay! They should have made it with the
A little
jellyfish on
bit.
top.
That would have been
On the bottom.
Did they
interesting.
copy off your guys'
They
build?
really
They
really
probably did.
did.
Like 4 or 5 years in the past, they probably knew we were going to do that and
Yes.
just
Yeah.
copied us.
Yes, and it has a new figure.
Yeah, Aloy. So
Look
she's.
at the hair piece on that
I
thing.
know, it's so cool. And she's the character that you play as. You don't get any other character choices. You just
Oh,
play
okay.
as her. So.
Okay, yeah, she's
But-
pretty. That hair piece alone is pretty
Mhm.
awesome. I love that.
I'm definitely getting that set because I enjoyed the first game very much.
Yeah.
And it's kind of tied in with the new game that's being released, the sequel. It's coming out sometime this year, pretty early.
Mhm.
And so they're trying to coincide with that. But I think that set actually applies just as much to the first game. So.
Right. I feel like that they really are trying to reach out to adults. I
Mhm.
mean, more so than I've ever seen them before. Well, I mean, Spice Girls even, you know,
Mhm.
somebody in the world who loves and is obsessed with them but maybe doesn't care about Lego and then sees that and it's an open door to get them involved. Or this new Jurassic Park set that's coming out,
Mm-hmm.
the diorama of
The gate. And,
the gate.
and that's
and-
another thing we should touch on too.
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
know if
I
we
didn't
talked
think
about that last week.
Yeah, I don't know. That to me would draw anyone in who's not a Lego fan because
Mhm.
the diorama itself is just spectacular. I'll find one to show a picture, but I mean, so I'm feeling like this thing too. It's
Mhm.
just got that black box, that real professional, no, you know,
It says adults
Adult-
welcome. Yeah.
correct.
Yeah.
I feel like they're really trying to push for that.
Yeah.
That and they lose a lot of market share to video games because kids are playing video games
Mhm.
and not Lego.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And by making video game sets, they're doing
Yes.
both.
Correct.
Mhm.
You know,
Right.
kind of like with the Overwatch stuff, which
Yeah.
I feel like I heard something about Overwatch 2 sets.
They were talking about it, but at the same time, the company Blizzard was having some controversy.
That's it.
And I don't know if they've paused
Yeah.
that or if they're going to continue that. So that's kind of up in the
Yeah.
air. I think that as big corporations go, they'll resume it once
Mhm.
everyone's forgotten about the controversy.
It'll just blow over,
Yeah.
which it already has basically.
Pretty
Like,
much.
it's
Nobody's
not-
talking
you're
about it
not
right now.
hearing it in the news.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. This is the diorama I was talking about, the Jurassic diorama.
Yep, that's wonderful.
Called what was it called? I can't see screen.
Yeah, it's the
Something
Jurassic-
Breakout or something.
yeah T-Rex Breakout or something.
Yeah, like that. And then
It's
there's
cool.
2 other sets coming out for the new Jurassic World
Dominion set,
movie, and the dinosaurs are awesome looking,
Mhm.
as always.
Yep.
So yeah.
That's basically a way to buy Lego dinosaurs. It's
Yeah.
awesome, so.
Well, you know, we've talked about that. We would really love for Lego to come out with more of those vignettes. We see the vignettes when you go to
Convention.
conventions a lot, and
Mm-hmm. Smaller builds, cool stuff.
so maybe Legos, because this diorama really, it's like a big vignette. You
Yeah,
know,
it's
of
like a
scene in
landscape,
film.
yeah.
Hmm.
It's cool.
It's pretty great. So I don't know, it's exciting.
Mm-hmm.
As an adult who loves Lego, I love it all.
Yeah, I think that you're really nailing the head with the adults because it's like that the video game Horizon Zero Dawn is like it was not geared for kids. It's
Right.
geared for a slightly older audience. And then Spice Girls, that's not an
Mhm.
8-year-old demographic. That's a older,
Right, it's an
you know,
older
people who
trying to-
know that song and
So they're
other
trying
songs.
to reach
so.
out to people who are movie buffs, video
Yeah.
game buffs, music buffs.
Yeah. So
That
I
gives us hope
appreciate
for the
that.
future.
They finally realized that the people who are buying the sets are not 8-year-olds.
Correct.
So
Yeah,
now they
they'll-
can target the adults who are actually buying the sets too.
They'll come
Yeah.
out with another Lego city police station and
And a
fire
fire
station for the
4+.
8-year-olds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And
yeah.
I'm so glad to see trains return too because trains are even the ones that released a year or 2 ago are expensive now. Like they've all gone up in value, and so it's like they need to release a train every year if they don't want to have it shoot up in value and people
Mhm.
complain. So
Right.
Yeah.
So Jeff mentioned on here, goat sales are about to go up 75% thanks Jurassic Park. So,
yes.
Goat
Oh no.
but you know
You're
what?
right.
Now they can, so they're probably not going to put any in the Jurassic World set.
They
but
aren't. I
they've
saw
got
the
the
two,
goat
they're
boat
not.
coming out from Marvel, so now people can
Can
buy
buy
both
goats.
themes. So that
Fingers
they can-
crossed.
Unless
for that
it's
one.
not brick
Go
built.
in.
Unless their goats are brick built.
Then it's no good. Yeah.
Right.
So,
So then our goat still stands.
yep.
And he might go higher.
Well, even if you have Lego goats, the ones that we make are cool, and you could incorporate them together, or just use
Yeah.
these in the different scenes. So I think that we'll always have a use for sheep and goats.
Oh yeah,
but-
you know what? I forgot. We do have that pack where you can brick built goats and sheep, and they're
Mhm.
so precious.
Yep.
You guys need to.
So if you
Get
need
your
a brick built
couple.
goat right now, check out
brick built, yes,
ATLbrick.com.
it's not $150.
No,
it's
it's
pretty awesome.
what is it? $6, $7, $8 for
Oh, so it's $9.99.
So $10 for
for
three.
three goats.
Yeah.
It's awesome, and they're really cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
It's
awesome.
just cute in general.
Yeah.
Steven and me worked on those.
Yes.
And we have a barn to display them in for, when we
So
go to
sweet.
conventions. Somebody just bought that last night
Did they?
on the live
barn?
stream, I think. I
Yeah.
think it was on the live stream. And
It was so cute.
but that's fine.
We'll build another
one.
Steven's gonna build another
different
one
one.
anyhow.
Good.
Make it a little more textured and
Yeah.
the layout, because
I
that
thought
was
it
on
was
a base
great.
plate, and we
Yeah.
want a more textured
Yeah.
land.
Mhm.
So
Yes, and then there's also the I heard too. Marvel still don't know, from June to September there will be release of superhero sets.
Mm-hmm.
We still don't know Marvel or DC. We keep talking about that. They're starting to release prices and set numbers, and they will begin in June 1,
Mm-hmm.
and then they'll be all the way through middle of September being released.
So very consistent Marvel sets this fall, right?
Well, not necessarily Marvel. We don't know.
Oh,
It said
so-
DC or Marvel.
So superheroes, not just Marvel.
Correct.
Gotcha.
We don't know yet. I'm hoping it's Marvel.
Well, I know that I'm excited for Doctor Strange's new movie coming out, The Multiverse of Madness. That looks
Mhm.
terrifying and cool. So
I think
It's
I
just
heard
Lego
that
sets for
Tom Cruise is coming into it as an alternate Iron Man,
Mhm.
Tony Stark.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Because I think he what's the word? He tried out to be Iron Man to begin with.
and it was
so
like
now
they
they're
decided on
allowing
different-
him to.
So how
To
many
have
Lego
a multiverse.
minifigures will they have of Tom Cruise, assuming they make a Lego minifigure of him?
Well, they
Well,
already
it'll
have
be two
one
total.
from the Mission
Mission
Impossible.
Impossible.
That's right.
So you could get that
I
head.
knew the answer. I knew it.
Yep. You could get that head and put it on Iron Man and be like, here's the
Yes,
multiverse.
yes.
I bet you mini superheroes today will do that soon.
Yeah, and it might drive up the price of him
Mhm.
because everybody was like, "Oh, there's two. I want the other one."
Exactly. But yeah, I know that they. I saw images on Instagram. I don't know whether these are fake or not, but it showed all the Marvel characters like Doctor Strange, Wanda, and
Yes.
others. They were like zombies and evil versions of themselves fighting each other.
Yes,
so,
because his movie is, I think it's an R-rated this time.
really?
They said
Wow.
it's not going to be kid friendly.
Wow.
Because
So maybe you won't see sets from that then. Never mind.
It's
So,
going to
yeah.
be super scary, that film. they
Hmm.
said.
Cool. What is Doctor Strange?
Yeah, it should be
the
more.
whole multiverse thing.
It
yes,
should make
was
you a little
the-
uncomfortable when the bad guys show up. You know?
Yeah, right, exactly. I was
So,
gonna show one other
superheroes.
thing. Talk
Um,
amongst yourselves.
did it? I saw a rumor about an Optimus Prime set. Is that?
Oh, that'd be
Real?
amazing. I don't know.
You
I
didn't see
saw
that?
that.
I
I
haven't
saw
seen
that rumor too.
I
I
haven't
did
seen
see that rumor, and when I didn't say it.
And it was I think the news article that did the rumor was they were pretty sure it was going to happen. Like, it wasn't just a rumor, but it was really strange because Hasbro is a direct competitor to
Lego in
you
many
know,
ways.
Lego. I think they're the third largest toy company.
Mhm.
And then you got Mattel, Mega Bloks, and Lego. But if they did Transformers, then
People will go
and
nuts. That's another adult
Yeah.
thing to grab them. Yeah, the ad I saw said it's going to be over 1,500 pieces.
It's a big set.
It'll cost. It'll cost 100. Is that 170 pounds?
So that's 170
Or 170
euros, which
euros.
actually Lego is more expensive in Europe generally. So
Mhm.
it could be roughly $170 as well,
Okay,
even
and
though the
then
euro is worth a little.
It'll
bit
come
more.
out May 2022.
Mhm.
So,
May 20. Wow, that's
So
right
that's
around the
summer.
So it says it includes a jetpack weapon, UCS plaque, transform
So it's
without
UCS.
disassembling it.
So
Yeah.
the rumor suggests it's UCS, and it's coming out similar to the other sets we were talking about. So
Mhm.
that's really cool.
Yeah, in fact, somebody told Justin that
Mhm.
recently,
Mhm.
and he is he and his brother.
I mean, he built the
Correct.
Megatron right
He's
there.
crazy. No, he
Yeah.
was so super excited, and he hopes that it's real, and we want to shout out to him today, even though I don't know.
Justin.
I
We're
don't think
thinking
he's
of
here,
Justin.
but we miss him.
So Jeff was mentioning on here that Hasbro used to have a South Korean company make their building kits.
Hmm.
It was called Creo, was their line of building
Oh, I've heard
kits.
of that. We've
But
had
But
that in the
it was
store.
actually a company named Oxford Toys
Mhm.
in South Korea,
Mhm.
and they were pretty good quality. I
Mhm.
enjoyed building them. I bought all of the GI Joe sets that they made, but then they discontinued their Creo line, and they outsourced it to another building block company.
Mhm.
And we have a couple of those
Did
sets.
it go downhill?
They went straight to the discount stores. and they are the worst quality bricks
Aw.
I've ever seen in my life.
It's unfortunate.
There's mold issues. They
don't
don't
fit
stay
right.
together.
Mm.
They look terrible. The box art is super cool,
Yeah.
but the bricks themselves are just the worst. So I wonder if Hasbro is going to have Lego do these kits for them now.
Mm.
And I mean, if
That'd be
it's getting kids back into Transformers.
Mhm.
If they build the Lego set, they might buy the actual Transformer toys.
I ate the big action figures and the detailed ones.
It's kind of like this Horizon Dawn set it's gonna get, like, the awareness level of Horizon Dawn has
Right.
like skyrocketed. Like
I had never heard of it.
I wouldn't be surprised if companies whoever owns Horizon Dawn
Probably
actually
wanted a Lego set.
pays Lego
Yeah.
to do a set
Why
for them
not?
like this,
Yeah.
because you're getting basically like free advertising.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
So
For a huge audience now.
I
You know,
could-
so.
Yeah.
I can only hope that if this Transformers thing works out, that they do G.I. Joe sets, because that's a Hasbro IP
Mhm.
as well. And they might not, though, because they're
This is
military.
war, yeah.
Yeah.
But they do, I mean, so is Star Wars, so is a lot of these things.
Yeah.
Yep.
But G.I.
But-
Joe is like real war.
No, and
No, not really.
they're
They fight-
basically
they end
fantasy
up-
tank battles and
Oh, I didn't
wars.
know that.
In
I
the
thought it
end,
was
they
just
end
based
up
on
fighting
real.
aliens, and they
Oh,
even
okay.
had a like
shoot
an eco
lasers?
squad where
Mhm.
they are saving the planet from pollution.
Oh, okay. So
That
do they
was
shoot?
90s.
Do they shoot bullets or do they shoot?
Oh yeah, but they
lasers?
never hit anything.
Actually,
you know,
if
it's like yeah.
If you look at the cartoon, it's more like lasers. I mean,
Yeah.
they are
Okay.
bullets, but they look like lasers.
Okay, well
coming
maybe
out,
like
so.
I would think about it.
I would not put it past them.
Yeah.
Well, they make James Bond cars. I mean, how at this point they have no credibility as far as they always do this. It's like, well, they just do it because they want to do it.
James
Yeah.
Bond is an assassin.
Yeah, he is
He's
a special agent. He's paramilitary, and he's you know he's R-rated every time. Like you would never see
yeah.
a PG-13.
Yeah.
You know, so it's just no.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Lego could do whatever they wanted to and still be fine. I think they're just trying to kind of still maintain that pacifist image, which is fine, whatever they
Yeah,
want to
it's
do.
fine.
But we would love more action.
Yeah. I got you.
Going back to video games one more time. Lego Brawls is
Really?
coming out. I thought it was
That's
already
it.
out in a form, but maybe they're coming out with a new
Lego Battles or Lego Brawls or
That was Lego Battles, yeah.
Yeah.
Lego Brawls is supposed to be like that game you guys like to play, Brawlhalla,
like a platformer.
or what's the other one?
Smash Bros. Yeah.
Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that could be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it
Fighting,
would.
and I mean, it goes back to Legos fighting each other. Maybe they're getting more into violence, which I hope they do.
Little kids love it, so you know it's.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would play that. That sounds like a lot of fun. Hopefully,
Mhm.
Yeah.
it becomes a thing. So.
Well, do you want to talk about what's coming on our YouTube channel?
We've got a bunch of good videos planned up coming
No,
out.
no,
This
no.
is
I mean,
news.
what's the live thing?
Oh,
Are we allowed to talk about that yet?
Yeah.
so
yeah.
Thursday, yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Thursdays. Yes. You tell 'em.
So Thursdays, we're gonna start a new live stream on YouTube with Mark's brother Steven,
Mm-hmm.
and it's gonna be at 6:30 p.m. Eastern time, and it's gonna be very similar to, not similar to, but
Inspired by.
inspired by
Inspired by.
Bob Ross, The Joy of Painting.
Yes.
It's gonna be called The Joy of Building, and
We're trying to find
if you
Steven
know
and Afro right now.
if you know Steven is very happy-go-lucky guy. He is just a great person.
He's like the Lego
Um,
whisperer, right?
Yeah, he's very chill and he's a little bit more subtle and happy and positive than I am. I tend to be a little more, and even I don't think I come across as like a totally brash person, but
No.
Steven is
No,
even softer
Except,
than I am.
except the way they edited you on the Lego
A
Masters.
little bit. I
You're
got
not like
bit.
that.
So, we're gonna a moderator is gonna be with Steven. We're gonna
Mhm.
follow him around the store. He's gonna pick out whatever he feels like building, one of our certified pre-owned sets. He's gonna bring it in here along with the moderator, and we're gonna talk to you guys if you ask questions, interact with him. So the moderator is gonna work on all that and talk to him about it while he's building. And then we're going to ask trivia questions about whatever he's building to the group. Everybody
Like
can
the-
ask
like
it. The
to
group
a
can ask
theme?
him trivia questions, and we can ask if Steven knows them.
Okay.
Or just any questions in general. And then we're going to do a giveaway where we give away, just as an example, if he chooses to build a Spyrius set, then we're going to give away a Spyrius minifigure. And
Fun.
if you hang out till the end, the final trivia question will be something related to the theme that he's building. And whoever answers it right first on our comments, we'll just mail it to you for free.
Yeah. So it's a good way to interact. Because you said we have had people asking, can we build some sets online? So this is a good way to kind of answer that need out there. And then what else? We're having on Tuesdays. No, Tuesdays.
We're thinking about Tuesday. It's not 100%, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna do it Tuesday nights.
Live again.
YouTube live. For us, doing live videos is so easy because we don't have to edit them.
Yeah.
But we're gonna do a live Speed Champions race down our racetrack in the store. So a lot of our employees will be there. We're gonna do a draft. We'll probably have a big grease board out and do a bracket, and we'll draft. And whoever gets the pick first will go choose the built Speed Champions car of their choice. We have
It's already in the case.
probably have like 50
Yes.
Speed Champions cars out
So
there.
many.
More than that, but yeah, no, like 100, yeah.
And then we'll do our draft, and then we'll go do the races.
Okay. And then there'll be a winner, right?
And there will be a winner. Yeah.
Can people that are on live, they can go ahead and place their bets as to who they want to win?
You can support.
So this one will be. We're not doing any betting. I think that might be illegal. But,
right. No, I just that's why I did this. Like
this won't be
who do they want to
You
support?
can make a prediction.
Right. That's what I meant.
I don't see there being a ton of interaction on our part on this one because
'cause
everybody
it's
will
too much
probably
for
be
all of us.
engaged in
Gotcha.
their own racing, and then I don't know who's going to be holding the camera yet, but they could be talking to the group.
Okay.
So after that, the following Tuesday, this is hypothetical. Tentative. We really want to start doing live tank battles games, which will be about
Teach you guys how we do it.
2 to 3 hour live streams.
It's pretty awesome.
So we're gonna come out with a video where we show people how to play tank battles. Probably Mark and I just sitting here talking about the rules, and maybe we'll have some tanks.
Yeah, flags and things.
It sounds like fun. We should probably do it
Yeah.
soon. But and then we're gonna play tank battles live, and then you guys can
interact
watch
with
it
us.
and interact. But also, we want to get to the point where you can actually go to our website and purchase a minifigure. It could be a minifigure of yourself, a custom minifigure, and actually be on the board so we can shoot you.
Yeah, it would be
Yeah,
great.
or you could like have your picture or your purple picture or even an advertisement on our flags.
On our flags.
So you can, when they're the targets we're shooting at, so we'll see them in the shot, and what we're looking at all the time will be fun. So
Yeah,
you
that'd
can
be
almost
great.
like purchase a draft position or a little spot, like little
Yeah,
banner ads.
Great little,
So if you want to like see something, if you enjoy these videos and you like watching us compete against each other,
This
you can get personally involved with it. So it's really fun.
yeah. So we were talking about Steven being a happy-go-lucky guy. When he starts playing tank battles, forget about it.
He gets
All
He's
bets are
so
off on that.
competitive.
He gets super
And
sassy and
Steven
really
and I just go at it,
Yes.
and we've been playing this for
as long as we've
five
been
years,
here.
I've
6
known.
years
Yeah.
now,
Yeah.
and
6 years.
it's just such a fun game.
I just got invited to play over a year ago, so I feel honored.
Yeah, and Angie will be building her friend's army.
Yes, I am.
Looking forward to it. And I'll have a
Excited.
couple armies. Chris will have armies.
Yes.
A lot. I think many individuals from the store that you'll recognize will have teams.
Correct.
And you can then support them or even just root for them and watch the videos.
Yes.
Yeah.
Team Angie.
Exactly. Oh yeah, Team Angie, Team Mark, Team Chris.
Grumpy J, by intimidation factor, you think Ed might win, but
Well, he doesn't aim.
We'll
he doesn't
see.
like try to aim.
we've got a
He might
short.
be the cameraman.
Well, he's talking about the muscle cars, the
Oh,
races.
the car race.
And I was talking to Ed about it this morning, and he's going to be here for the race. But I don't know if you saw the YouTube short that we did recently, but there was one of me, and I just did the car just happened to do a really cool move, so it made me look good, right?
Yeah.
There's one of Ed, and he's racing against this old baby.
Oh.
The baby beats him.
The baby beats him. Oh my goodness.
But we will do everything we can to make Ed lose.
Oh, absolutely.
We'll put like some gum in his tires so it
Yeah,
just stops.
something,
Yeah,
something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah, we'll sabotage Ed, no problem.
Yeah. All right. Anything else, guys? We're gonna wrap it
I think
up.
we covered all
Just like Justin says,
yeah.
we're to keep it going.
I think we covered all the Lego news that we wanted to talk about,
Yeah.
right? And we
No
talked
news
about
in the store.
the fun videos coming out soon.
Still have the sale on through the end of February. 15% off all built sets.
Yep. So
In
if
the
you need to build one,
stores, feel free to give us a call, especially following Mark on the live streams, which have been getting really good traffic
Yep,
lately
Tuesdays
for you,
have been
which is
hopping.
great. So feel free, if you see something in the store, give us a call. That'd be great to have you.
mm-hmm.
I got all of the accessories out now that are in bulk, so you can buy those. We don't have them online yet, but we are in the process of putting them online. The animals are being put online. I think we almost are done putting all animal air online.
Mm-hmm.
So keep a lookout for that. We've already sold some. It's
Yep.
very exciting.
Very cool.
So yeah, great things happen at Atlanta Brick Co. We're very glad you joined us.
Yep. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We sure appreciate it.
Yes.
Don't forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, keep in touch with us, see what we're doing.
Share
We want to
us
see
with
all that
others.
awesome content coming out soon. So.
Yes, share. That's how we grow. And wait, we forgot to say, we're at 3,000 subscribers now, y'all.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Well, just
3,000
last
subscribers,
night
and it's
we
because of
hit
y'all.
that. Yeah, thank you guys so much for
Yes,
for
we are so
subscribing.
excited, and we miss Justin, but he has set the groundwork for us to just do a great
And
amazing
he's still
things.
coming
he
around,
still is
so
coming.
Maybe he
around,
can make it
yes.
to the race. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
We would love to have him.
That would be cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Yay!
Very cool.
Thanks
Okay.
for
All right.
joining us, guys. We'll see you next
See you
week.
guys.
Let's see if I can reach it.
Ah.